Hey, it's Age here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for SP500. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 30-minute time frame and starting the counts from these highs of around $4,300 and around the 16th of August. Since then, we've had a couple of different ideas here. One of them is a WXY, in which we would have this as an ABC coming down into a W, ABC here into an X wave, getting right into the golden pocket and then getting a very deep correction right away. And this definitely felt like it was impulsive, so that's why I've labeled it as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into these lows that we had on 19th of September around the $3,850. Now that is just one of the possibilities here. Now that we have created this 5-way possible move here, the next likely scenario would be that, okay, we could be looking for a retracement for that wave B before that wave C to end the wave Y. So overall, something like this. Now, of course, we have some targets up in here. We'll look into this smaller time frame structure as well later on this video. The second or the other higher time frame structure that we have is that we have this as a wave 1, wave 2, and then again a 1, 2. Again, having the very similar or very same 5-way structure here into the wave 1. Now the complete difference, or the difference between these two counts, is just the subway structures here, and this for me looks better as a 3-way structure rather than 5. So this is still my primary, this WXY on higher time frame. Of course, there is a possibility that this is going to be turning out to be the right one, but again, the substructures inside here is just bad. So yeah, let's just zoom into this part since the lows that we had yesterday made. Let's go into the 5-minute chart for now. And this was the low here. Since then, we had two different ideas. One of them was that we had a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 3, 4 and 5. And this would bring us to wave A. If we are going to go to 1-minute time frame, we can actually see some of that structure here. Is looking pretty okay. Again, this would be the 5-way structure for A wave, as we don't seem to be having any kind of structures or extensions here for that 1.618, comparing this wave A to that next structure over here. So I've labeled this as a wave B here, although this definitely feels and looks more like a 5-way structure. I have to be labeling it somehow a 3-way structure like so. Maybe it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a really bad proportions, and this would be an A, B, and C. It is just bad looking. I think we have to accept it. I don't see any possible structures that this could be part of as a 5-way structure. I don't see this being a 5, 3, 5. Those proportions would be just out of this world. Since the B was placed in or put in place, we would have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1, some kind of 3-way pull back into wave 2 again, and then again some kind of a 5-way structure into this wave 3 up in here. We do have those divergences, so mainly I think that this here would be that wave 3 of this move as a 1, 2, 3, and then expand a flat into wave 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into that 3rd wave as an ending diagonal on this side here. And then we would have some kind of a running flat here into the wave 4, and then last bit wave 5. Now I had some possibilities here as well, where we had the wave 5 over here where this 3rd wave is currently, but those were invalidated now. I was having this as an A, B and C. However, we did break the 2.618 extension here for that C wave, and that is again the very much of a maximum extension that we allow. So yeah, as you can see, these are just very of the maximum amount, so we can't allow this to be happening. Now getting back to this count in here that I showed you, this again showed you that we had a 3-way structure here. Whether it's a WXY overall or ABC, we don't know of that yet, but this probably feels to me or looks to me like a pretty okay 5-way structure if it is indeed turning out to be a diagonal. This would be a wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 into a wave A, looking for some kind of pullback back to this wave B and another short possibility here. 0.5 has this previous structure over here as a resistance. Let's take a look if there is anything else here. Not really too much. Again, remind you that we are on 1 minute time frame. We do see that volume spike here at that 0.5 that I was referring to, probably also having this something to do with that as well. So this would be an area of interest. I've set my alarm here to the 38.2, in which again I would be looking into this again. Now for me, I don't think this is going to be happening probably around an hour or so at least. Maybe you will have time to process this video. If not, then I guess this setup might be missed already. But the overall idea would be that we would have some kind of structure like this coming back to the base C, and if we zoom out a bit, we could be looking this as that W, X and Y, having this ABC being that wave X. Of course, if it is going to go downwards here, depending of course how low or how high the wave B here retraces to, we could be looking at some of these extension targets here. Let's say that 0.5 1-to-1 extension would be right around the golden pocket that we have here. I'm sure there is some volume here coming in. Yeah, there is quite a lot here already at the 0.5. We can see that it probably already got stuck into this volume node as the volume started to creep in here. So we'll see how much and if at all we're going to be getting through this order or this volume block here. But yeah, I feel like that is the game plan for today for me. Looking for, again, possibilities in which we would be looking for some kind of a pullback before getting up another higher leg to correct this previous structure that we had here. Whether it is a 3-way structure or a 5-way structure, I can't say. I've seen some people using this as an A, B and C. That is fine as well. But the main point here at the moment is that this retracement here feels to be a bit too short in order for a structure that would be correcting this whole thing. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I want to cover on S&P 500 today. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Links to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you next video. Bye bye.